Today, we're making this colorful hummus with beets and butter beans. That sounds amazing, beets and butter beans. Hi guys, welcome back to Bread and Butter, your favorite cooking channel. Today we're going to cook up something special and very, very colorful. It's going to be like a dip or like a spread with beetroot. Now I'm always looking for ways to incorporate a variety of different food groups and basically just different products. And today's recipe just, marks all of the boxes. First of all, we're using beets. Very, very nutritious, very healthy. They lend a beautiful sweet taste, but also a great color. And my kids love when their food is kind of vibrant and colorful. Another vital and key ingredient is we're using butter beans. They make the spread extremely rich and creamy while adding lots and lots of protein and fiber. Tahini, this paste is incredible. You only need 1 spoon, but it's gonna add a pop of flavor and a lot of healthy fats. Lemon juice and lemon zest. It's really gonna cut through all of the healthy fats and add a little zing. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic because this is a very, very strong antioxidant. It's very, very healthy, very good for your immune system. And if you use half of this piece, it's not gonna be too spicy. It's gonna add a bit of heat and it's very good for you. Now, another special ingredient that I really wanna pay your attention to is this spice. It's called cumin. You only need it a little bit, but it adds a very distinct and beautiful fragrance and aroma, and I think it goes wonderfully with the beets and with the tahini. Now, if you're lazy like me, you can buy pre-cooked beets. These were made sous vide, which basically means that they were cooked in very low temperatures, and that allows us to kind of keep all the nutrients in place. So I don't need to cook them. If I were to cook them by myself, what I do is I bake the beets. I basically put it in some foil and I roast them in the oven for about 40 to 60 minutes until they're very, very tender. But this is a lifesaver. I always have a pack of pre-cooked beets in my fridge, lying around just waiting for the chance when I'm gonna need to make something very, very fast. So if the beets are pre-cooked, the whole dip comes together within minutes. I'm just gonna go grab a blender, cut up the beets, and we're ready to go. One more thing that I wanted to mention. You can totally switch these white butter beans to any other bean that you like. You can even use chickpeas, but these tend to be a bit softer and they become just a bit more creamy in the mix. Please, please, please make sure to save the brine because as with chickpeas, you can use it as a substitute for egg whites. I make a wonderful vegan mayonnaise on this brine using it. So please, I'm gonna click a link to the recipe right here somewhere in the corner. Make sure to check it out. No, but seriously, how gorgeous is this? It's such a vibrant color, and the zest, the yellow zest on the purple hummus. It just looks amazing. And you can go crazy with like the decorations because you can sprinkle on some black sesame seeds. You can put on some pomegranate. Beetroot loves dill. It loves parsley. I put some chives. Oh my God, I just love it. Very proud of this recipe. Another thing, if you want to keep this recipe oil-free, when you thin out the hummus, this spread, you don't have to use olive oil. You can definitely use some oil from the tahini butter if it's separated, or you can always use the aquafaba, that brine in which the butter beans are swimming in the can. I love it. Anyway, another idea. If you're expecting guests and you want to make like portions of snacks, what you could do is you could take like a shot glass and put some of this hummus on the bottom, and on top you can just cut up some carrots, some celery, some cucumbers, and it's just a really fun and easy finger food that you can hold, and you kind of get the veg, you get the spread. Love it. What I like to do is I like to grab some of my seed bread. This is also like a vital staple of any menu in my house. This bread has zero flour. It's just nuts, seeds, and some dried fruit. And that sweetness that you get from like the apricots and the cranberries goes amazingly with this stuff. So what I like to do is I get a piece of my bread. I get some of this good stuff. I just put it on and eat. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the first time I'm trying this. And as always, it's amazing. Really good, really healthy. Let me know if you try it. Drop me a comment below. I always like to get some feedback from you. And if you want, in the next episodes, I can share some more ideas for like easy finger foods for when you're expecting guests. More spreads, more variations of hummuses and dips. And I hope you're already subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe. It's very important for us. It helps us grow the channel. Stay tuned for more delicious